Hello and welcome to Homestead Imaginations. Today I'm going to be doing a water test. I've got approximately 2 gallons in a water container, and I'm going to pour it into just one single spot and just see how well it gets into the actual soil. So I cleared a spot right here just to see what the soil looked like right now, and it's, you know, my soil is pretty rough right now anyway, but it's pretty dry. Then we've got, you know, pretty thick mulch here, so I'm then going to just water pretty much right next to it and put 2 gallons down into it and just see how well it gets into the soil. My concern is, like, I've mulched too thick and it's becoming like hard for my plants, like for me to water and for rain to get actually to the plants. So I think the wood chips just absorb so much of the water that not much is getting to it. Because I did have some water issues with, especially my tomato plants. Like, they had a lot of cracking, a lot of different issues. So I don't know if that was partly one of the root causes that could be is from, like, inconsistent watering. So I wanted to kind of see if, like, my watering, if it was actually getting anywhere, if the rain was getting anywhere, and then see if that had an impact on this. So I'll just back up a little bit. So I just soaked all this. Alright, so there's a little wormy. Oh good, I didn't cut it. Yeah, it's still good. Okay, so it's definitely getting through. I mean, that was 2 gallons. That is a lot of water, but yeah, that's deep down in there. And see, you can see the clay. It's like very thick right here. I don't even know if you saw what I was doing before. I think I didn't have that camera angled right. But yeah, that's nice and wet. So good watering still is getting through, even with the thick mulch. And then obviously it's hold on to the water. The mulch will do as well, and then will protect your soil. So all right, that makes me feel better. I thought I had too much mulch and it was becoming an issue of watering, but I mean, that was a lot of water for one spot. I would never water that much. So it did show I probably, for my tomato plants, probably wasn't watering enough. Because I come through and I, like, usually I'll take one of those, and when I do my watering, basically I try and make it where I can fill it up to 2.5 gallons. I will then water this entire 10 by 10 garden, water all the plants, and then that'll basically empty it. I'll refill it, and then I'll do the other 10 by 10 garden. So I'm thinking it wasn't as much of a blockage as I thought it was going to be. Water got through better than I thought it was going to. But I think with how little water I'm actually putting in each spot, I still think I need to water a little bit more. And then obviously I need to get the soil improved, which will hopefully start happening next year when I get the compost going and all of that. Oops. Sorry for the camera transition. So next, I'm hoping starting next year, I think it'll take a couple years to really get the soil back to good health. I'm going to put some pavers down the center, which will be my walkway, and then I'm going to completely try and not go on any other aspect of the garden, not walk around it, which I've had a bad habit of doing that this year. So, like, I want to actually set a space that's like, this is designated for the walking, don't walk anywhere else. And then with the compost and the fresh cow manure and vegetable scraps and everything else that I've got going on in the composting, with all that getting into the soil, that helps clay actually loosen up and not be as like dense and thick and just hard to get through. So this will get better, but this was a good little test. It's good to do these things. If you ever got any questions or concerns with anything, like, come up with like something that you can test out and see if it works. But I feel better now. I feel a little bit more confident, and also have a better understanding of, like, how I need to water a little bit more when I have mulch like this. All right, I hope this video helped. Please share and like the video and subscribe for plenty more fun's yet to come. Have a great day. Keep the imagination rolling. Take care. Bye-bye.